Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a great battle today. So once again, we are playing NTW3. Now we've got the French teaming up with Denmark. So we have 3 French armies, 1 Danish army, and they are going to be taking on a coalition, a crazy coalition of forces. So we have Spain, we have the UK, we have the Holy Roman Empire, and we also have this like British, Netherlands, Dutch army on the battlefield. And they're going to be fighting under a castle. I mean, just look at this. This is awesome. So in this battle, you are going to witness epic maneuvers, great teamwork, and of course, just a grand old cinematic battle. So sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks, and let's jump in. But before we do have a sponsorship today. So big thank you to Ridge for sponsoring this video. And we're going to be checking out some Ridge wallets. Let's go. The age of the old clunky leather wallet is over, and the time of the Ridge wallet has come. All right, guys, are we seriously doing this again? Do you still not have a Ridge wallet? I mean, what are you doing with your life right now? I mean, look at this thing. It is beautiful. The design is simple but perfect. The wallet can hold up to 12 credit cards, and if you have anything more than 12 credit cards, you have a problem, and I recommend you seek help. Now, on the back of the wallet, there is a money clip. This will hold your cash money secure. That's not going anywhere. Ridge wallets are made out of metal. They will last a lifetime, literally, because they have a lifetime warranty. So guys, please just stop with the leather wallets, the clunky, gross leather wallets. Now is the time, okay? Now is the time to get your epic sweet metal Ridge wallet. Go to ridge.com/Apollo or use the link down in the video description, and at checkout in their website, use the code Apollo, all capitalized, and you will get 15% off on your purchase. So guys, if you want to look cool like me, or maybe you want to help out a friend who needs a new wallet and you want to make sure he looks cool like me, get the Ridge wallet. You will not regret it. So let's go ahead and jump back into the battle. All right, guys, here we are on the battlefield, and this guy right here, he has to be like one of the most British looking people. He's got red hair and he has mutton chops. I could just smell the British coming off of him. Anyways, here we are on the battlefield, and you can see, let me just show you the army placements here. You can see that Denmark, which is on the French side, he is advancing forward with hussars, trying to harass the British army, and he's actually going to go for the artillery right out of the gate. So, very bold maneuver by the hussars of Denmark as they go. And I like this little camp over here, and they're still going in, guys. Oh no, that's the British. Okay. The Danish are falling back. They got what they needed done. They destroyed artillery. Guys, I really cannot express how important it is to destroy artillery. You really weaken the potential of enemy armies when you do that. So let's look at the bigger scale here while that little charge is over. So we have 1 French army. This is the Spanish French, or like during the Spanish campaign, 1811. By the way, this map is a Spanish map. Then over here we have another French force next to the Danish on the other side. This is 1799 French. So they've got their forces kind of advancing on the hill. And then finally, we have kind of like a reinforcement army arriving. This is the 1799 French as well. The French. All right, back over this way. Let's look at the other side. And man, Denmark is getting feisty here with his cav. Look at him. He's like, yo, he's like almost having a conversation with the British, you know? Hey, how's it going? It sucks we're on the other side this time, you know? But what are they going for more artillery? Do they see something I don't? He's pushing up the hussars. It's like he wants to finish off this British cav unit. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, they're going for what the? They're going for the Austrian, or is this the Holy Roman Empire? This is the Holy Roman Empire's artillery. Did they get it though? I don't know. It's gonna be. We gotta let the dust settle to see what's left standing after that engagement. But Denmark just went in hard. He potentially took out 2 pieces of artillery. So on this side, let's look at the armies. We got the Holy Roman Empire. We have the British, the United Kingdom. This is obviously an earlier period unit, or a faction, not a unit. And then we have, I believe, the British slash Netherlands, the Dutch. So combined force between those armies. And then we have a Spanish army, which is very fitting as we are in Spain. And so this is a castle that overlooks the battlefield. It's pretty cool. I mean, they used what assets they had to kind of make it like a ruined castle from long ago. But yeah, it kind of looks over the battlefield that we're going to be, you know, it's going to witness the entire battle from up here. It's a pretty cool spot, too. It's up on this hill, so it's going to give the coalition forces... By the way, when I say coalition forces, I'm talking about not the French, because technically this is a coalition of French and Danish, but, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn on the mini-map. Now, we have LOC going on here. So we have different locations that are worth some points. So we got a 2-pointer, two-pointer over here. Way over here in the main town, I believe the church is a 3-pointer. And I believe that's all the points. I'm not sure if they're going to be playing for points. The time of this battle, they have 70 minutes. Now, that doesn't mean this battle is going to take 70 minutes. It just, what this is saying is that potentially the whole battle is going to last 70 minutes, you know, so look out for that. So let's close that mini-map and witness the brave Danish marching and advancing upon the Holy Roman Empire. Look at, oh, dude, look at these coats right here. Look at these coats! Dude, that's like a, I don't want to say it's like a crimson red. It's just like a dark red. Oh, with the green? Oh, dude. What? Dude, why is this time period just so epic? Like, what? Why are the uniforms just so amazing? God. To be in the military, I mean, it would suck, right? I mean, like, these wars were horrific, but you would look so fresh. The drip. You would get all the ladies. I mean, seriously, imagine walking, you know, you return home, going into, like, you know, into town. Oh, my God. They'd be drooling over you. Drooling. Anyways, but that's not why we dress up, right? We do it for ourselves. All right, so back over this way, we've got the French moving in. We got some dragoons going after the British slash Dutch, brain fart there, Dutch forces. So they're going to maneuver back and reform. It looks like the Spanish cav was present here as well to kind of support their allies in this little potential cav battle, but it does not lead to anything. Now, this was the reinforcing French army that we saw last in the lineup. They are kind of maneuvering towards the town, and that's a good play because it does appear, well, okay, the British are holding this town, so they realize, hey, this is 3 points. They're not going to just give it up so easily. So the British, that's the first shots of infantry right there, pretty much, like, you know, infantry versus infantry. And they're gonna kite the enemy. And when I mean kite, it's a maneuver where you shoot and retreat, but yeah, they're gonna try to soften up these Frenchmen who are approaching the town. So but we'll see if they hold on to this church. But if not, I assume they're gonna fall back to this hill, which they're gonna have quite the defense up here. Very, very solid defense. Let's go back over here, though. This is where things are really popping off, quite literally. We have Denmark, who is got a lot of troops, thick column, very thick columns, more thick than I would kind of put them. I mean, they're almost, yeah, they're like in columns. Like, they're not in lines. So, I don't know what he's trying to do here. The French, they have moved up some light units, I assume, to kind of support Denmark in their approach here. Oh, yeah. There they go. So they're going to open fire and start harassing the Holy Roman Empire. Are they? Oh, no. Are they breaking? No, what is this? Okay. Oh, it's the artillery. What is the artillery doing? Oh, I see. He's going for, what is he doing? Is this the Holy Roman Empire's artillery? I guess it broke long ago. They're shooting at the cav over here. I think that's kind of a wasted target. I don't think it's worth shooting at that target, but he is. I guess just really concerned about it. But I'm not sure why the French are not advancing. Okay, hold on. We do have a bit of a charge here by the Holy Roman Empire going in. Now, they're not going to get too much done here. Look at this officer. He's like, hold your ground. Hold your ground. He's leading the light troops. But yeah, the Holy Roman Empire just throwing in their troops into melee. What the heck? What is going on over here? Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna zoom out of that because that looks like a crash waiting to happen. Let's head back over to the town battle where the French army is advancing forward and putting a lot of pressure on the defenders. But again, this just seems like such a light defense by the British. So I think the French are going to be able to take this with ease. You can see he's already evacuating troops from the town. Retreat! Retreat! These guys are a little confused. They're like, where's the rest of our unit? I don't know where to go. Oh, let's reinforce this building here. Yeah, I guess. I guess they're going into the building to help support it. Let's see. Let's watch this great saga here of the 4 Frenchmen, the 4 greencoats, the grasshoppers. Oh yeah, they're joining, and it's a party in here. When the house is a knocking, don't come. Wait, no. When the house is a rocking, don't come a knocking. Just come right in. But there we go. But yeah, they break. The French hold on to this, and that's a good foothold for the French army. Back over this way, we still have the column march here. The column formation of troops. Just kind of harassing the Holy Roman Empire and the British as they take their positions on this grand hill. The French have moved up multiple voltigeurs. Just for now on, I'm just gonna try to sound as French as possible. When in doubt, no, you don't know how to pronounce a word, just sound French. When it's a French word. Voltigeurs de la line. I don't know line in French. I'm still learning. Anyways, more line infantry over here. Just really putting a lot of pressure on the backside of the Holy Roman Empire. And I'm really glad that that was pretty cool. I'm really glad that they're trying to hold this long stretch of land here, because one of the kryptonite, okay, the kryptonite for hill campers is being outmaneuvered. And I like that, not to call this side the hill campers, but they do have the superior terrain and they are going to hold it. So I'm glad that they're kind of stretching out their troops and making the French work for this open ground instead of just kind of like sending everybody up on these 2 hills here. The Twin Peaks, right? Anyways, but yeah, like what could happen is that the French would just attack here, attack here, attack here, attack here. You know what I mean? So they would have them surrounded. That's the best way to deal with, defensive positions on the high ground. But let's go back over here. Let's get some nice close-up shots as we witness the British try to hold back the French advance. Oh, I see some cav. I see some cav in the distance. Let's see if he goes for a move here. Oh, yeah. The Holy Roman Empire moving in with their cav. Denmark is going to intercept this charge and try to protect the artillery, but I think it's too late. A great command by the Holy Roman Empire to go for that artillery, try to take it out. I think they did. So a big win for the Holy Roman Empire, and they're going to save most of their cav. Well done by the Holy Roman Empire. So they're going to fall back and reform the Empire. The Imperial troops are going to move forward and embrace this fight. They're going to bring the fight to the French. There you have it. Some good pop shots there. Let's go look at the French perspective, though. And you can see the French are a little frustrated. You can see he's kind of maneuvering his troops away from this British unit. They're kind of reforming their lines. They've just lost some artillery. Denmark, to be exact. So they're going to kind of regroup. This is looking really promising for the Holy Roman Empire and the British here. I hope they... Okay, here we go. I hope they keep pushing here. I think they could get a good win here if things keep going their way. And here comes another cav charge. Okay, so I'm not really sure what he was trying to accomplish there, but it did disrupt the infantry a little bit. Now we've got a countercharge, giving them a... Oh, look at these hussars. Look how sexy they look. They're going in. They're going for something. They're going for the infantry. Now, this infantry cannot form squares, so this might cause some issues here. Oh, but the hussars go down, and they are breaking. They're getting charged. They're like, get out of here. Yeah, they're gonna shoo them away. But still, I like the aggressive plays there. Oh, and look at this. They followed up with some infantry. Some grenadiers. The Danish grenadiers. So they are pursuing this big blob here. There is a crack in the lines. Now we've got a countercharge of cav from the Holy Roman Empire. They're trying to break Denmark, but it just doesn't happen. And they're going to quickly fall back. I think they're going to try to stop this Danish cav attack. I assume that's why he's falling back. Because Denmark just keep throwing in cav. Just more cav. More cav. It just keeps throwing it in, hoping that something cracks over here in the Holy Roman Empire. Which, you know, considering all the provinces of the Holy Roman Empire, you would think something would crack. But yeah, no, the Holy Roman Empire holds on. This is just a cinematic, epic mess right now. As these armies clash without a clear conclusion of what the heck is, who's winning here. I don't know. But finally, we have this French army putting pressure. I love the lights here. Love the lights. I feel like not enough players use light infantry in this game as much as they should. Yeah, so you can see that the British are kind of maneuvering more infantry. This is the Dutch British maneuvering their infantry over to this side of the fight, but I'm kind of confused here. Like, I think they're falling back. I assume they're falling back because of this third French army that's kind of putting pressure on them now. Maybe they just assume they can't hold, because I felt like they were doing a very good job over here. I think they could have defeated the French if they just kept holding their position. But let's go to the other side of the battle and just kind of view how this side is playing out. So this is the 4th French army. They have taken control of the town, and sure enough, again, good play here by the coalition. They are stretching out their lines, and they're trying to hold as much ground as possible. Now, the Spanish are falling back, reforming. I guess they just don't like what they see. And maybe, I think what they're going to try to do is get their lines kind of on par with the troops up on this hill. So it kind of gives them extra, like, you know, the troops up here will have the high ground. I'm not really too sure what the Spanish are doing. I just assume that they don't like what they see here, and they're going to delay this fight or get into a better position. So let's go back over to the other side, and we can see that things have slowed down quite a bit here, guys. It does appear that they have formed a new line. No, they're still going back. They are still going back. So we'll see how this plays out. Well, a few minutes have passed, and we definitely have had a lot of maneuvering going on by the Holy Roman Empire. They have just constantly have fallen back, and the French have been trailing them, just getting some pop shots here and there with their light troops, which you can see here. We have the Vatigals. Oh, the Vatigals. Yeah, so they're using their lights. They're trying to soften them up as much as possible. We got line infantry advancing forward as well. So things might pick up here as this fight continues. Let's look at a bird's eye view and kind of see what's going on here from a much wider scale. So you can see that they've fallen back quite a bit. They've almost have given up a portion of the hill. Now, I don't know if you can climb this. By the looks of it, it looks too steep. So maybe France, they might be only able to climb here by the looks of it. So maybe that's why they're kind of leaving this side open to potential attack by the French, because the only way up is right here. So it's going to be tough for them. It's going to be like a choke point situation. But yeah, so the French just taking their time, just following the retreating Holy Roman Empire. Now, on the other side, we kind of have the same thing. We can't even see the Spanish now because they have fallen back so much from this French army. And I assume they've kind of went this way. If you can see my mouse, kind of like that. They're going to just kind of circle around the hill. And they're just, I mean, it's like a battle of two sides. You got this side and then this side. You know, it's like a wall is closing in on the coalition, and they've got to withstand it. They got to hold it back, like Star Wars, you know, trash compartment epic style. So here comes the forces. They're once again advancing forward. The question is, how long are they gonna fall back? It looks like they're just gonna keep doing it, and they're gonna have the luxury of using the height of this hill, but I think eventually at any time now, pretty soon, they're going to have to make their stand. They're going to, put their boots in the ground and hold. But for now, they keep falling back. Well, we certainly have some interesting developments here. The British Army has advanced and flanked the French with a small reserve of forces. You can see, I don't know what the heck happened here, but there are 1, 2, and 3 units of British troops that have just gone rogue and are flanking the French, which the French are going to take care of this. They have dedicated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units, 8 if you count the cav, to deal with 3 units of line infantry, and that's smart. You want to you want to overpower them. That way they break quickly without killing a lot of your troops. I think he's going to send in the cav to make sure they do not retreat. Nice epic turnaround and fire. That was pretty epic. The French are now going to go in with bayonets to quickly take care of this flank. And wow, they are getting crushed. They are getting crushed. But here comes more units of infantry. It looks like this one's going for the other one. Look at this formation. They're like, tight square for the queen. You know, whatever the British people say. And then here comes some dragoons. Only kidding, my British viewers. I only kid. I love you guys. But yeah, they are breaking. They just remembered that it's tea time. And, the classic stereotype. Tea, crumpets, cucumber sandwiches. So they're going to get out of there. They're going to fall back. And the French are going to regroup. And thankfully, they're going to spare this one unit of British troops and reform with his ally. So, yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was just weird miscommunication, but it's going to cost dearly to the British. It sucks losing units like this because this unit, both of these units could have potentially have gotten a lot of kills. But they were stranded, left behind by their army. So they are going to break. And the French, even though they've dedicated like a huge chunk of their forces to deal with that flank, they're still advancing. They're still advancing upon the Holy Roman Empire. Now, these lights, these voltigeurs, have become extremely useful for the French as they have a much greater range than the line infantry. They have bigger, longer barrels for those epic, like, rifles. So they're just going to shoot from a distance where the Holy Roman Empire has nothing to deal. They need to advance. I mean, that's just how it's got to be. We also have artillery shelling the top of this hill by Denmark. It appears. So that's pretty interesting. Back over here. Here we go. It's getting spicy over here. We got the I almost said Italian. We got the Spanish, who are holding their ground on the outskirts of the town, as they may make a maneuver here to reclaim this town and to push back the French. And we got a nice artillery position by the French here, kind of hitting the tail end of the Spanish line. Hurry up, reload. Vite. There we go. Boom. Oh, and it is definitely causing morale issues for this line infantry. Oh, another deadly hit from the artillery, and that's going to cause this infantry to break. And look, they were fighting lights. Oh, France is doing a good job here. Very, very good job. But hold on. Some new developments. Breaking news coming at you live. We've got Cav advancing forward on this side. Are they going to make a bold play here? Are they going to make a bold dash? Try to crush forces here? We'll see. Because oh wait, no, they just turned, because look at this. The French are advancing forward. Their Cav. The Spanish are getting harassed. They might want to just turn and fight so they hold their ground, because here comes the Holy Roman Empire. I don't know why I say it like that every time. I do apologize, but no, they're not going to go for it. And what almost could have been a huge Cav battle will not happen, because the players are being very careful with their decision making. The Spanish holding up on this hill. They've got 2 units here. These guys look, the Spanish uniforms look pretty great too. I do like the Spanish uniform. But they are opening fire and just hitting the French hard over here as they reform. So that's good for the Spanish. But well, okay. The British are sending up some troops as well to kind of support them. So they might be able to hold on here pretty well. I would say try to go for that artillery. You know, honestly, what I would do is take this Cav, walk them slow, you know, don't tire them out, go behind the castle so they're hidden, go this way, go up here, and then just charge. Don't directly charge from here because he'll be expecting it, but just go around, come around here, charge. That's what I would do. But, you know, it's not for, even if you do that, it's not for sure. Nice little Cav charge by the French on the far end here. Or was this a Cav battle? It looks like a Cav battle. The French took out, I believe, some Spanish Cav. Here comes another charge. Oh, no, these are retreating forces. The Holy Roman Empire went in for a Cav charge. They ordered their men in, and many men are getting out. So they went with a quick hit and run. It looks like they broke some lights from that bold maneuver. And now the French are advancing. Oh, what did the horse ever do to you? It is always sad to see horses die, you know, because they're just innocent. They don't know what's going on. They're just riding, you know, they're just being told what to do. And here comes a Cav charge. This is huge. Oh my goodness. Are they going to be able to do it? Oh, they broke. Oh no. Spain. Oh, they just killed that rider. Spain was going in for possibly one of the most clutch moments of the battle, but unfortunately they break right before attacking this artillery crew. They do have another cav unit trying to go in. This is the Holy Roman Empire, but they are going to be stopped by some French infantry. Honestly, just suicide them. Just get this artillery. You got to get the artillery if you're going to win this. Let's go to the other side here. Let's not focus too much on one side. What the heck? Dude. What happened? Okay, so the French, this is just a deadly combo. The French with their light units mixed in with their line infantry have just chipped away. I mean, I don't think this was a quick battle. This wasn't like a sudden charge. This was just chipping away like a master sculptor chips away at a large piece of marble to turn it into a masterpiece. That's what the French did right there. They've turned this battle into a masterpiece as they have utterly just destroyed this Holy Roman Empire line. They've also maneuvered troops on the far end here. Look at this. The far end of the battlefield. They're trying to get around the defenses. This force might be able to support the 4th French army and help clean up. Because look at this. Spain is actually making a move here. And France is not liking it. Oh, grape shot. Grape shot. Oh. These brave Spaniards trying to make a move, money move right there, but unfortunately, they take many. Oh, these guys are like, oh, you know, they just got like grazed by the grape shot. Oh, I would be terrified. I mean, you'd be in shock. You'd be like, oh, just reform. Maybe if we turn our backs to it, they. Oh, hold on, hold the phone. Here's a huge Spanish cav charge. I think they're going for the artillery. They are mad. They hate it. They want it gone. French cav is doing a good job of defending it, though. Yeah, there they go. The French have successfully defended their artillery once again, and I think that's going to be it from the Spanish cav. As this is their second time breaking from the battlefield, so I don't think they're going to have the stomach to come back and try to take out that artillery. The lights. Look at this. Oh, you want some more? Boom. I'll give you more. Oh, yeah. And now the cav is going to come by, and that, yes, that causes them to instantly break. Spain, poor Spain, is struggling against this artillery piece. This has been absolutely key for the French. And they're just like a boss, just holding on to it. Oh, boom. Now they're going for this unit over here. They're close enough for grape shot. That is the very hard challenge. That is the difficult challenge of taking on enemy artillery head on. That artillery is just devastating. But, look at this. This is quite interesting. Let's zoom out here. This is kind of a turn of pace. The tables have turned in terms of pace, where we have the British and we have some Holy Roman Empire, mostly cav it looks like, and then, well, no, there's a lot of infantry over here as well, and then the Spanish are moving in. So you know what I think they're doing here? And I think, are they gonna get, oh no, they lumbered up. They're trying to evacuate the artillery out of there, which they might be able to do it, honestly. But by the looks of this, it looks like they put up a light defense over here. But because we saw most of the line infantry of the Holy Roman Empire break, and they're currently breaking, but that wasn't the main force. It appears there's a little bit of a sneaky Houdini, little bit of deception on the battlefield, where they tried to make it look like, hey, this is where we're holding. Just kidding. We're doing a full-on attack on this other side of the battlefield to take out, you know, your forces that are divided, essentially. And we'll see how that plays off. It looks like there was a cav charge by the Holy Roman Empire. I'm not sure what they... Whoa! Oh, they took back the church. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, they are they're getting aggressive here. So what we have here is a race against the clock. Race against the clock. For the French, this side, they need to hold. They just need to hold and do as much damage as possible. See how they backed away? They're delaying the fight because they're waiting for their reinforcements to arrive over here. And there is a bit of a rear guard for the Holy Roman Empire that are using the safety of this castle and the hill to try to hold back the advancing French, who have won on their side of the battlefield. And Denmark is going in, man. They rushed over. Look at this. Denmark is here to help their allies, trying to prove a point to the French that they are serious.
Our men are running, sir.
So yeah, Denmark is he's up at close and personal. France can stop falling back and get their asses back into the front line, which is what they're doing. They got their light infantry as well moving forward. And this is where things are going to get a little interesting on this side because, well, okay, hold on. This is really interesting because the French have kind of turned, like, I don't know. Both sides have done a good job here. I think the French, though, are in a bit better position because pretty soon they're going to take control of this hill and they're going to have the high ground. Here comes a bold push. Are they going in for a bayonet charge or are they just getting really close for a line volley? Oh my goodness, look at this cap charge coming in. I think they're going in mass charge. Look at that. Look how epic this is. Ah! So, I don't really, well, I'm not sure what the plan is here, but the Cav is inflicting some casualties on the Danish infantry. The British and the Holy Roman Empire are following up with that charge with more infantry. But I don't think it's going to be enough. The British should fall back at that, in which they are. But things are getting very close and personal. Now the French have finally gotten their infantry in close combat here, joining the fight, opening fire upon the British as the British reform and prepare for their advances.
Our men are running, sir.
Let's go back. Look, oh my goodness. Look at the, okay, bird's eye view, battle's crazy. Look at this mini map. They've got them completely surrounded. This is so cool. They have them completely surrounded. And there's nowhere for them to escape. There's nowhere for them to go. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. All right, so more line infantry going up and opening fire on the Spanish. And at this point, there is no retreat. There is no surrender. It does, well, it's not looking good for the British over here. It does appear that they're taking heavy casualties against Denmark. Oh. Look how cool this is. Look at the battlefield with the castle in the background. This is a cool map. And the Danish death squad here just the massive line advancing forward. The artillery shelling this hilltop position. And oh no, we've got a general down. It looks like he died in the chaos of a cav fight, or the French sent in deadly secret assassins to take out the general during the battle. And that's what it looks like. French cav is running amok over here, all over the Spanish side. Spain is going to have to reform here, but once again, these French Lights de Voltigeur, they are doing a fantastic job of chipping away, like I said, like a master sculptor. A master sculptor making a sculpture. Renaissance. Epic. And once again, we are in a desperate situation for the coalition. As this death ring, guys, look at the minimap. This death ring is closing in, squeezing them, suffocating them. And what they need is they need to break through the jaws of defeat. There's a nice bayonet charge by the French, Les Français, whatever. They're charging in. Here comes another charge. They've got them right where they want them. Are they breaking? Yes, they are breaking them. I think they're going. I think this is like, this is the victory charge. They're hoping that with this charge, they will seal this victory. They will confirm the victory with the glorious last-minute act of bravery as they charge and fight the remaining. Oh, and there goes another general of the coalition. They're down to just 2 more generals. The French popping shots at this hill. The Lights up on top of the hill, using the hill against this coalition. And look at this, just utter chaos. Utter chaos as the French and allies surround the remaining British forces. And you betcha this battle's over. This battle's over. At this point, there's no way that the coalition forces can recover from this. We have a massive line battle, like line melee. Look at this. This is insane. Insane. It's like medieval 2 style. Let's go. God, I hate how I say let's go all the time. I said it ironically, and now I just say it. It sucks. Anyways, there's more random charging from the French. It's just a chaotic end. It's like a climatic end here to this battle. So there you have it, guys. That is the fight. You can see on the mini-map there is nothing left but one little blue box. One last unit that forms square. Oh my goodness. Look at these guys. That's epic. Hold! They're just surrounded, putting up this epic fight.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
But these guys will not last much longer as they fight under the eyes of the castle. And the castle looks upon the battlefield in shame as the Spanish and allies are defeated. And there goes another general. And there you have it, guys. Unfortunately, the glitch for this is still not showing the results. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my fault, but here's a screenshot of the results if you want to see that. This was sent in by Guy. Thank you so much for the battle replay. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a pretty decisive victory, but nonetheless a very interesting battle. if you consider all the maneuvers and the map. A really cool map. So if you enjoyed the battle, don't forget to leave a like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It does mean a lot. It does help the channel a lot. So thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.